Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1996, Alexis Marie Albano, soccer and track and field. During her career, Alexis Albano lettered 4 times in both women's soccer and track and field and served as a captain on both teams. She was a 3-time regional All-American, a 3-time All-Patriot League performer in soccer, and the Patriot League's Offensive Player of the Year in 1995, after leading the conference in scoring with 33 points as a senior. Albano closed out her career ranked 2nd on Army's career goals scored list with 56, was 3rd in points, and 7th in assists, and earned the Army Athletic Association trophy. In track and field, Albano was a member of Army's record-setting distance medley relay team that still holds the Academy mark. She also captured individual Patriot League championships in the indoor 400-meter dash and outdoor 200-meter dash, and won 2 other Patriot League titles in relay events. From the class of 1996, Alexis Marie Albano, soccer and track and field. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1978, Curtis Jeffrey Allitz, cross country, track and field, swimming. Kurt Allitz earned 3 All-America honors in outdoor track, 2 indoors on the track, and another 2 in cross country during his time at West Point. Allitz is widely considered one of the finest Black Knight runners ever to pass through the Academy. Allitz won 3 heptagonal outdoor championships, including the 3,000 and 5,000 meter runs in 1977 and the 10,000 meter in 1978. He garnered heptagonal titles in cross country in 1976 and 1977 and remains one of just 3 Army runners to win 2 or more heptagonal cross country titles, joining fellow Army Sports Hall of Fame member Richard Shea and Arthur Truxas. A 2-year letter winner in swimming, Allitz beat Navy in both of his years in the pool. From the class of 1978, Curtis Jeffrey Allitz, cross country, track and field, swimming. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1967, John Joseph Boretti, baseball, hockey, soccer. A 3-sport athlete at the Academy, John Boretti earned 9 varsity letters during his decorated West Point career. He was a 3-time letter winner at forward for Joe Palone's men's soccer teams and helped Army reach the semifinals of the NCAA soccer tournament during each of his 3 varsity seasons. Army compiled a 12-1-1 mark during his junior year, 1965, establishing the school record for winning percentage. He combined for 24 goals and 6 assists in all during his final 2 years. Boretti was equally as effective on the baseball diamond, earning 3 varsity letters in Army's outfield. A 2-time first-team All-Eastern Intercollegiate Baseball League selection, he is one of just 6 Army players to earn first-team honors in successive seasons. Boretti also lettered 3 times as a standout defenseman for Jack Riley's hockey squad and appeared in 75 career games. He earned the Army Athletic Association trophy in 1967. From the class of 1967, John Joseph Boretti, baseball, hockey, soccer. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1975, George Douglas Clark, hockey. One of only 4 All-Americans in Army hockey history, George Clark still stands as Army's career leader in goals scored with 153. A 2-time Division II first-team All-East selection, Clark served as team captain during his junior and senior years. He led Army in goals scored during all 4 years on the ice. He currently is 3rd on the Black Knights' all-time scoring list with 266 points and once scored 7 goals in a game. Clark etched his name in the NCAA record books and still ranks second in career goals per game with 1.4 scores per contest. He also is sixth in career points per game at 2.44. In addition, Clark scored 47 goals in back-to-back seasons. The 47 goals scored ranks as the second highest single-season total in Academy history. Clark still holds 5 Army hockey records in all. From the class of 1975, George Douglas Clark, hockey. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1977, Ted Stephen Kannemine, swimming and water polo. Ted Kannemine spent 4 seasons in the pool for Army and graduated as the most prolific point-scoring swimmer in Academy history, compiling more than 500 points in dual meets across his career. A captain and winner of both the Army Athletic Association Trophy and ECAC Merit Medal in 1977, Kannemine became just the second cadet ever to capture both honors, following Pete Dawkins' storied footsteps. Army's first ever 4-time Eastern Seaboard champion, Kannemine set either an Academy record, an Eastern record, or both in each of his 4 Eastern Championship victories. He captured 2 Phil Moriarty Awards, which is presented annually to the swimmer that compiles the most points at the Eastern meet. Kannemine won 4 varsity letters in swimming and diving, along with 2 others in water polo, and remains the holder of 9 Army swimming records, 7 individual, and 2 relay standards. From the class of 1977, Ted Stephen Kannemine, swimming and water polo. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee Robert Montgomery Knight, head coach, basketball. Bob Knight began his illustrious coaching career at West Point at the age of 24 and left to become one of the most storied names in the annals of college basketball. He put together a 102-50 record during his 6 seasons at Army and guided the Black Knights to 4 NIT appearances. Knight coached Army to a pair of 20-win seasons, including an Academy record 22 wins in the 1969-70 season, and remains one of just 2 Army basketball mentors to have registered more than 100 wins. Among the many great players he has coached is another one of tonight's inductees, Mike Silliman. After West Point, Knight led the Indiana Hoosiers to 3 national titles, and most recently was the head coach at Texas Tech. Knight departed Texas Tech earlier this year as college basketball's all-time winningest coach with 902 victories and was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 1991. From the sport of basketball, head coach Robert Montgomery Knight. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1978, Jose Raul Olivero, lacrosse and soccer. A 3-time All-American goalkeeper in lacrosse, Jose Olivero captained both the lacrosse and men's soccer teams during his time at the Academy. Olivero earned 2nd-team All-American honors in 1977, while also garnering 3rd-team laurels in 1978 and honorable mention in 1975. In addition, he participated in the prestigious North-South All-Star Game in 1978 and ranks 9th in Army's record book with 441 career saves. Olivero was named a regional All-American in 1975 and 1976 as a fullback and earned 3 varsity letters on the pitch. From the class of 1978, Jose Raul Olivero, lacrosse and soccer. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1986, Richard Louis Shelton, pistol. A 4-year letter winner and team captain in 1985-86, Richard Shelton starred as a shooter on Army's pistol team. The recipient of 8 All-America honors, he earned that distinction in all 3 disciplines during back-to-back seasons in 1984 and 1985. Shelton swept all 3 disciplines at the National Rifle Association National Championships in 1986 and became the first shooter to capture all 3 competitions in the 6-year history of the championship event. Shelton was an integral part of a team that set the national air pistol record in 1985. The team's top point producer in all 4 of his years at West Point, Shelton set academy and collegiate national course records in standard at the World Trials. From the class of 1986, Richard Louis Shelton, pistol. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1966, Michael Barnwell Silliman, basketball and baseball. As a 3-year letter winner, Mike Silliman graduated as Army's all-time leading scorer and currently stands 10th in Academy history with more than 1,300 points, a mark achieved prior to the institution of the three-point line. Under the guidance of fellow class of 2008 Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee Bob Knight, Silliman garnered 3 All-American certificates, earning 2 honorable mention citations and a second-team selection as a senior. Silliman averaged a double-double throughout his 4 years, captured GTE Academic All-American accolades, and went on to captain the gold medal-winning 1968 U.S. Olympic team. Under fellow Army Sports Hall of Fame member head coach Eric Tipton, Silliman also lettered 3 years in baseball and was part of a team that posted an overall record of 16-4 and won back-to-back Eastern Intercollegiate Baseball League titles. He earned the Army Athletic Association trophy in 1966. From the class of 1966, Michael Barnwell Silliman, basketball and baseball. Army Sports Hall of Fame inductee from the class of 1947, Young Arnold Tucker, football and basketball. Arnold Tucker was part of 3 national championship football squads at Army and earned first-team All-America honors in 1946 after garnering second-team laurels in 1945. As Army starting quarterback those 2 years, he finished 5th in the 1946 Heisman Trophy balloting, behind teammates Glenn Davis and Felix Doc Blanchard. In 2 years as a starter, Tucker guided the Black Knights to a combined 18-0-1 record, while Army went 27-0-1 during his 3 years on the team. A 2008 inductee into the National Football Foundation's College Football Hall of Fame, Tucker passed for 618 yards and 9 touchdowns in 1946, and also registered a school record 8 interceptions as a defensive back that year. He still shares the single-season Academy record for interceptions. In addition, Tucker lettered twice in basketball, serving as a team captain during his senior year. From the class of 1947, Young Arnold Tucker, football and basketball.